Before I came to Wellington, I never would have thought I would be doing anything like this. So when I saw the mobile classroom was an option, I was like super excited to try something different, and that's not something they really offer at other schools.
The Wonderbus is a school bus that we're transforming into a mobile classroom to be used outside of campus and to inspire creativity and authentic learning in a natural environment.
So when you go on a field trip, the Wonderbus will come along with you, and then when you're done, you can go into the Wonderbus instead of traveling all the way back here to Wellington and learn and do research on computers and stuff like that.
Wellington definitely promotes faculty autonomy and curiosity. Wonderbus will definitely help with that. The idea for Wonderbus came about during the pandemic. We were all really rethinking everything from travel to education. We began questioning also, what is a classroom? When it boiled down to it, it's students engaged in a setting that is engaging and not necessarily a traditional setting as a classroom. The E.E. Ford Foundation supports independent schools in the United States by providing grants. This year, we had over 250 grant applicants. We were chosen for the largest grant, which is a matching grant of $100,000. It's a pretty big deal to get the grant. It allows us to rework the whole mobile classroom being outfitted through creative mobile interiors.
Here at CMI, their projects they do are all personalized. They all have the tools and skills to do it, but it's kind of different for every single project.
I think at CMI, I actually realized how much goes into the making of these kind of things. It helped me realize we're gonna actually have to put in a lot of effort if we want our designs to stay in the final thing.
When we started the 3 trimester classes, the first one was understanding what design is and how there's different design methods, and the one we really focused on was the double diamond, like how you work on things and then you come together and talk and then you work on your own things again and then come back together.
You narrow it down to one solution that you can use to solve the problem. I see it a lot. If we want to add something in the bus, how is it going to work or fit in the bus with everything else that we want to be there? So we got to come up with different ways to merge our ideas.
When we had all that information, we were then able to start designing some stuff.
I think the best part about the design lab class is the fact that we get to work in groups and not just by ourselves. We actually influence what it's going to look like, and I think that's really cool.
So mostly what we've been doing is taking floor plans of the school bus that you see behind me. I did the elevation floor plan so that when we give it to the workers out here, they know exactly how tall the cabinet needs to be and how far it needs to be and all that.
Me and my group, we've started designing what we want the outside of the bus to look like. So it's not just gonna be a yellow bus. So we want a big Wonderbus on the side of the bus to paint it blue. And we also think it'd be cool to add a Jaguar on the sides and the back, just so that people know it's Wellington, right?
They got the bus and they started to take just the seats out and get it kind of a little bit more bare, and then we, the students, went in and kind of cut out some other stuff, took out the wiring at the top, took off some of the lettering on the outside to kind of get it a little ready for them to actually do the work. And when you can draw a 3D program online and then make it into real life is super cool. And I just want to make a product and then put it into something that's usable. It's just really cool to see how all that fits together.
It's nice to do something that we'll see the end result. We put our effort and our minds into this, so it matters. We'll actually get to see that effort turn into something physical and tangible that we can feel.
When I am able to come back from college and come visit the bus, I'll be oh yeah, I helped them make that drawing. And then in the future, since I work with the kids at Wellington, to see them get older and then them actually be able to use it is a really cool thing for me.
Bella's grown a lot throughout the last year. She has developed skills that I don't think she knew that she had or had the capability of having before. Everything from learning design theory to fabricating pieces that possibly will go in the Wonderbus, to learning Fusion 360, which is a program to be used on a 3D printer and printing scale models of the bus.
Being able to do this at Wellington just kind of shows how Wellington is there for each and every student. It doesn't matter if it's not what they love. If you love it, they'll love it because they want everyone to be happy.
I was always a student who found traditional settings in schools difficult to learn at, and my hopes and dreams for the Wonderbus is students like me and others will be able to experience authentic learning authentic settings and a place they feel comfortable learning in.